Ubisoft Star Wars new updates. Let's do this. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name's Ross. I'm the host of The Force Report. Today we got a new statement from the developers over at Ubisoft for their open world Star Wars game that'll be coming out in probably the future. I'm not going to even say the near future because it could be several years from now, but we're going to read this article we found, delve into it, see what we think, and then, we'll see what happens. But as always, if you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to smash that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm, subscribe if you are new, and then turn on that notification bell so you guys never miss an upload. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to just comment that down below. Just say I subscribed. It allows me to welcome you. This article is written by Gerald Petsch. The source is from the Direct Video Game Chronicles and syndicated from Culture Slate. So the beginning of the article starts with kind of like a little background. So we'll read through that just, for whatever, but then we'll get into it. It says, Lucasfilm Games was founded in 1982 by a subsidiary of Lucasfilm Limited and created by some amazing and some less amazing games, both within the Star Wars universe, like X-Wing, TIE Fighter, The Force Unleashed, and many others. And outside of it, some like Sam & Max or the Maniac Mansion series. In 2005, the company was renamed to LucasArts and started to move away from developing games in-house, opting to license their IP to other developer studios in the following years. LucasArts went through a lot of restructuring with changing leadership and no clear direction. When George Lucas sold his company to Disney, this also included LucasArts, which gave the license to create Star Wars games for consoles and PCs to Electronic Arts in May of 2013. Since then, EA has released 4 major titles: Battlefront 1, 2, 2015 and 2017, Jedi Fallen Order 2019, and Squadrons in 2020. While the 2 recent Battlefront games had their face backlash, both from critics and gamers for reasons like lack of story for the first game or excessive use of microtransactions in the second one, which was at least partially removed after a storm of complaints, the single-player game Jedi Fallen Order and both single and multiplayer game Squadrons got a lot of praise. So this is reason why many gamers are still not happy with the performance of EA. Is less to do with the quality of the games and more to do with their quantity. Just 4 games in 7 years. There were some more games at least rumored to come out from EA, but none of them saw the light of day. In January of 2021, Lucasfilm announced that they were rebranding the company back to Lucasfilm Games and they would work with other studios and publishers, thus basically signaling the impending end of the EA exclusivity in a move to get more titles into the hands of gamers. In this wake of this announcement, it was also revealed that Ubisoft, together with Massive Entertainment, will be creating a story-driven open-world game, something that fans have requested for what feels like forever. Ubisoft has a lot of experience in creating open-world games as they are the company behind the Assassin's Creed and Far Cry series. Furthermore, Massive is the company behind Tom Clancy's The Division. At a recent earnings call, Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillemot did reveal that the game, which is still in early development, will be based on the Snowdrop engine that was also used for The Division. The project will be headed by our massive studio, and this is a quote, "This project will be headed by our massive studio who will make the most of their cutting-edge technology, including the Snowdrop engine, to deliver groundbreaking Star Wars adventure." So it seems to be a sure thing that the game's graphics will be impressive, especially on next-gen consoles, but getting an open-world game set within Star Wars universe off the ground will be a tough project even for a company with the size and the experience and the technology available to them. The game by far is not the only Ubisoft and Massive project are working on. They will move forward with the Far Cry 6 as well as the Division franchise and will also develop a game based on the James Cameron Avatar sequels. All these are expected to come out before the Star Wars open world game, so a release date before 2024 is highly unlikely, although Guillemot didn't give away any specific information to the matter. Another quote for you. "We didn't mention any specific dates. The game is at an early stage of development, so we'll have to wait a bit more before telling about timing. Secondly, it remains to be seen what open world actually means in the context of a Star Wars game. Will the players be able to create their own character or take the role of a predefined Jedi, Sith, or bounty hunter? Is open, limited to moving around on one planet, or will it be possible to hop on a spaceship and travel to other worlds to complete missions? Basically an open galaxy game. A storyline that's just based on one planet would probably be disappointing for many fans. Unlike Assassin's Creed, Star Wars is predestined for multiple planet action, but the bigger scope of the game gets the bigger also the amount of work that Massive has to put into their project. Ultimately, as with any form of entertainment, the success of the game will boil down to how immersive the story and the depth of characters will be in order to capture the players and to keep them invested long term. This is especially true for Star Wars, as the story of the game most probably will be part of official canon. It will be assessed in this respect, so Ubisoft and Massive will have to find and hire some amazing writers for their project in addition to designers and developers. While Lucasfilm Game is looking for another partner to work with on future projects, EA will continue to create Star Wars games as their license runs at least until 2023, and sequels to Battlefront and Fallen Order seem to be a sure thing. But until these projects are officially announced, possibly at E3 in June of this year, and we get further information on Ubisoft's open world game, players can look forward to LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga to be released in the spring of 2021. Maybe not as epic and challenging as an open world game, but surely a lot of fun to play. So there you guys have it. There's some more information on the open world Star Wars game. That article just came out, I believe, yesterday, with a few more things. So one thing I want to note that it did say was we probably are going to have to wait till past 2024 to see anything from this Star Wars open world game, which is sorely disappointing with not knowing anything that is on the horizon. And the fact that a game with the caliber like Star Wars is being put on a back burner for a movie that came out in 2008, Avatar, just a little disappointing to me. I wish we could see a little bit more. It kind of felt like they brought this whole new fan base in with the Epic Game Store's Battlefront 2 launch, bringing in 19 million new Star Wars players. Then we got the announcement with the sizzle reel for Lucasfilm Games, and then it was like, all right, now we have the Skywalker Saga Lego game to look forward to while we don't see anything else for another 3 years, which is a little disappointing to me. I hope that small scale shooter we covered, you guys can check that video out as well, is something that's happening in 2021. I do have a really strong I guess you could call it conspiracy theory on that game that we are going to do potentially tomorrow, so be tuned for that. Well, that's all for you guys today. If you guys did enjoy the video, please be sure to smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you guys are new, and then turn on the notification bell so you guys never miss an upload. And as always, my name's Ross, and I'm the host of The Force Report.